welcome to the Out of the Ordinary Friends podcast. But oh my god, I already messed it up. I should just leave again. I'm sorry, guys.
I'll see ya.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Well, we got a special occasion this week. We're actually all here for once.
Finally.
Well, I thought the special occasion was that we're dying on this side of the table.
Or two of our hosts, they're still a little sicky wicky.
Just a little bit.
I think
Michael actually has his hood up. He looks like death.
Okay, I'll take it off. Is that better?
I don't know. You're still pretty scary.
This is my natural hair.
Either way, we're here now. We can all be happy about this. We're here. We're alive. Me and Andrew are still relatively healthy.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Ooh.
Well, Andrew's starting to come down with
allergies.
Stuffed nose.
Well, there's just shit up there.
Andrew, it was raining today. You should be okay.
I was nice inside during the stream today.
So. With the dust.
It's the price I have to pay to be in dry.
You're still on your allergy meds, right?
No, I ran out. I have to get more.
No wonder why you're dying.
You want me to hook you up? I got some Claritin.
Yeah.
Dang, Michael's your dealer.
Huh?
Prescription Claritin. It's probably stronger.
Oh, you got that because of your sinus infection?
Yeah. I don't know what does Claritin do? It's for
relieves like the typical allergy like symptoms.
Oh, because my throat was like a little like swollen. I guess.
It's supposed to help against itchy throat.
Oh,
so
right.
Oh god.
Well, actually, I mean, you kind of already brought it up, but like, do you guys want to tell us like what you were sick with?
Oh yeah, well,
like
first,
why you were dead.
Disclaimer: if me and Alex start coughing a lot, I apologize.
I do apologize.
Okay. Well,
I'm trying to maintain it. I'm struggling very much right now to hold it in, but
yeah, my voice is effed. So
yeah,
just drink out of Andrew's water bottle.
No.
Is sippy cup?
Give me some of that hydro flask.
What's so bad about that?
No, it's just funny. It's because it's a sippy cup.
I don't give a shit.
Andrew's a man.
Yeah, man.
Can have a
sippy like
cup
juice boxes?
No, they're all right.
All right.
They're all right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
Anyway, what were you sick with, Al?
Influenza?
Let's compare. Were you diagnosed with influenza, or did you come up with that on your own?
Okay, I went to urgent care because my fever was high as fuck.
How high as fuck?
103.
Dang. That's high as fuck.
That's pretty high, right?
It doesn't seem that high because, like, what's our normal temp? Like 96.8, right?
No, 98.6.
Well, I'm dyslexic.
Dang.
Dude, it felt off. I felt so bad. Like, really? I just couldn't shake the fever, dude. Like, I didn't have, like, all the symptoms at once. But, like, I would have, like, I had, like, 3 of them. But the fever, I had that for, like, 6 days. And I was just burning up the
shitty job
whole
at taking care of yourself.
I did the best I could. Like, okay, so I went to urgent care day 3 of my sickness because I was trying my best to just drink juice, water, and just sleep and try and just help my body like stay hydrated and stuff. And I took ibuprofen too because, that reduces the side effects and stuff. But at certain times, like the ibuprofen was not working. And I was just still getting hot and hot and hot. And I was like, I gotta go to the doctor. Like, I might die.
Now, is this true, Andrew? Because as you mentioned in the last podcast, there's some exaggeration that goes on.
Up to this point, it is true. Like, his feet, I don't remember what it was on the first day, but on the day that he went to urgent care, it was at 103. And 103 is pretty high. And it didn't seem like it was going to stop going up, so.
Yeah.
He needed to go.
You.
So you weren't using the excuse of I need to rest too much.
This is on the second day or first day because
let him continue. Then we can
get then
analysis.
I'll pounce. On
Okay. So I went to the doctor and they're like, "Yeah, you've pretty much got the flu." I was like, "Shit, I've never gotten this bad before." So they gave me antibiotics, and when I started taking those, I started to feel a lot better. And then the fever finally broke. I was like, "Oh, thank God!" But now I kind of got like a cold still right now. I just got a cough and some mucus in my throat, and that's about it though. I'm feeling a lot better. Before I had like no energy, and I was achy my legs too, so that was a big plus. I finally got over that.
All right, now court is in session. Andrew.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Cross-examination.
Probably on what would have been this Monday, since it's Saturday right now. I would have said that Alex was probably milking it by then. Oh, God.
Excuse you? Milking it?
Yeah, I would say you were. I think you were fine. It was just... Okay, by then, it would have been like 5 or 6 days.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. Or no, not Monday. My bad. Sunday.
Okay. Wait, this Monday.
This past Sunday. So the day after the previous episode.
Okay.
I would say you were better on the cusp of getting better, but
Sunday
you were acting as if I can't.
Sunday, my fever broke, but I still had like these kind of symptoms. These ones were coming on.
But you were still treating it as if you had, the cold. So you were doing the usual. I need to sleep still. You weren't really.
Wait a minute.
You weren't eating.
No, that was Saturday, idiot.
Okay, then Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's bring it. Because
Sunday,
me, not you.
Actually, I feel like Saturday night, Sunday morning, my fever broke. Is when. So I think you're talking about Saturday, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. So Saturday, it was even worse. This man had like a 99 Fahrenheit fever. So literally right there.
Literally, but you can feel it though. Like if you guys have ever had a fever, you can feel when you're hot. Like you're above average. Hot. Right?
I to be honest, I can't really tell when I am running a fever because I run really hot like all the time. Like even right now, I'm pretty warm. But when I did have the fever, I was noticeably like, oh my God, like what is wrong with me? Right now? I didn't have a thermometer though. So I just had to guess that I was running really warm.
Yeah, but you can tell though. And so I had that constant feel like, fucking, I'm burning up.
Yeah, but you were acting as if you had the cold. So you like weren't eating. You had like a meal a day and you'd snack on crackers.
Okay, yeah, that was probably my fault.
Yes,
I heard all
it was your fault.
That is my fault. I did not eat enough.
I heard all you were eating was like crackers, bologna sandwich.
I had bananas too,
and I guess chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, what are you supposed to eat when you're sick?
Well, a fever is different from a cold.
But I had influenza.
No. Ooh. To drop another knowledge bomb on everything, the correct thing that what the doctor said, quote, is you have flu-like symptoms. But they said specifically,
but if
you do not have the flu.
But what I just told you, the story, how long I was sick for, don't you think that is the flu?
No, he specifically said it's not the flu. He even told you to your face.
I got tested for the flu.
Okay.
I didn't even know they could do that, by the
How
way.
do you get tested? Like your blood?
They get a swab.
And stick it up his
They
ass.
stick it up. They stick it up your nose. Like really high up your nose. Both nostrils. I almost cried when it happened.
Pussy. Like into your brain?
Dude, that's what it felt like, dude. Strains of A and B were not detectable. But he's like, but it seems like you've got the flu. That's what he said.
It seems interesting.
Yeah. And I was thinking, wait, it seems I've got like yellow fever or West Nile virus or something else or malaria. I'm dying.
Alex, we're nowhere near the West Nile.
I know.
It can't be that.
I know. Yeah, we're not in Egypt.
What have you touched recently that's yellow? How would you get yellow fever?
Bananas.
Bananas.
Crayola crowns.
I touched
Bananas
bananas.
are the devil's food.
I ate bananas.
Damn.
You like bananas?
You're asking.
I love bananas.
Yeah, I like bananas too.
Anyway,
For me, my whole arc of terribleness happened in the span of like 24 hours. It was last week on Tuesday. I woke up with a sore throat, which wasn't that out of the ordinary.
I hate you.
So I was like, oh,
Damn.
no big deal. But that was at like 8 in the morning. By 3 p.m., I was definitely running a fever, and I was in bed, like aching, sweating, like throat hurting, head hurting. I was like, what the hell is happening to me? But my health insurance thing didn't kick in yet. So I was like, okay, can't go to the doctor. I mean, I probably could have. It just probably would have been expensive. So I was like, I'll man it out. And then
Pulling Alex.
Dude,
so overnight I just went to sleep, took like NyQuil, and then the next day everything was gone except for like sore throat and congestion.
God, you lucky bastard.
Yep.
So for the next couple of days that's all it was. And then I finally went to urgent care after I got my health insurance on Friday. And yep, the doctor saw me for maybe like 30 seconds and he was like, what's wrong? I told him everything. He's like, okay, looked in my ear, looked in my throat. Yeah, you have a sinus infection. Oh, all right. So he wrote me a prescription for like antibiotics, some nasal spray thing, and Claritin.
How do you even get that?
It starts with a cold, turns into an ear infection. The ear infection turns into a sinus infection.
Shit. I'm jealous you don't have a fever for like a night though.
Jesus.
What's up?
So you guys need to take care of yourself.
Dude,
try.
it
Be
just
more like
comes
Andrew.
out of nowhere. What are you talking about?
I haven't
Well,
been
you
sick.
flu-like symptoms. Where's your goddamn flu shot?
I
can't get a
know.
flu shot
I am
afterwards.
such an idiot. I missed it. Never again am I gonna miss that
The
again.
flu shot is like
Tonight, vow. Make a vow.
Yeah. Okay. Right now on this podcast, I vow to get a flu shot for the rest of my life. Every year.
isn't the flu
Every-
shot like don't they kind of just guess at what the flu is gonna be and then they make the shots?
Not
like,
really.
from that? That's what I've heard. They basically have
idea.
to guess like the strain of the flu that's gonna be.
I don't think they like guess it, but like they.
Well, a lot of people who get the flu shot still get the flu.
Yeah, but it's not as bad.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I heard.
I didn't get
Right?
the
I'm
flu.
Just passing on
I didn't
this
get the flu-like
knowledge.
symptoms from Alex. So
We're not dumb.
I'm still
Well,
fine.
he also was sleeping in the same room as me, so
Same bed.
he
No,
he
come
didn't
on.
know. And we've been around each other when I was sick.
I even sat in this pig's chair while
And you
on the
guys,
last podcast.
you guys shower together, right?
No. This is some
What is
fucking
wrong with
village
you?
where we have to all
What the hell's
conserve
wrong with
water.
Hey, why are you saying that stuff?
I'm lightheaded.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's dying.
boo-hoo.
Gotta cut him a break.
Ooh, woe is me.
You have to take shots of NyQuil. Be happy.
Wait, was your NyQuil liquid or was it pill formed?
Liquid. I hate pills.
You can't take pills?
I can.
You'd be a bad addict.
I'm mad. I just man up and take it, but sometimes I start to choke on them if they're too big, and that's a real problem because I'm by myself a lot. So
Oh, shit.
it might be
The
donezo.
NyQuil?
Yeah.
You gotta get a
Michael
chair.
kills himself trying to heal
The
himself.
NyQuil pills are probably as big as my
God.
thumbnail.
Yeah, my antibiotic pills are like that big right now. So
Holy crap.
taking those, I'm like, I pray every time right before.
Swallow it whole.
Just drown it with water. It make sure it doesn't get in your windpipe. Or you drown
Andrew would
yourself.
have just been like, nope, I'll die instead. I'm done.
Some
Or
people
crack
can-
it up and snort it that way.
Nope. No. It says don't crack open the tablet. Probably
I don't know what
bust
to do.
up your insides.
No pill's gonna tell Andrew what to do.
No cardboard box didn't tell me how to take my pills.
Cardboard box.
All right, well, we should probably move on.
Well, wait. I had
No,
some stuff.
you have more. All right,
I know, Zach, right?
all right, come on.
I have
Let's see
stuff
what you got.
that's not part of my psychology stuff.
Throw
I
it
just
in
wanted
my
to talk
fucking
about.
face.
All right,
Thank
all right.
God.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, I broke in class. You know how they have those cheap old desk things you pull up to the side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
I
broke it?
broke one.
Why would you do that?
Not on
Probably
purpose.
got
asshole.
it, saw a nice girl, and flexed with it. Like, hey, oh shit,
Flex.
miss.
I do this all the
You
time.
have to,
It was
you have to ring up a
malfunction.
janitor.
It was something was wrong with it before I went in because it was jammed. I didn't
Jammed?
Want I didn't want
Oh,
to
so
give
wait,
up.
wait,
though.
wait. So
What
it
kind?
was like up the desk
Strawberry.
part.
You fucko.
So the desk part was like open, right? It wasn't already down.
Open?
No, it was down. It was
Oh.
down here, like on the
Oh,
side.
it's one of those you're like,
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
pull up.
Oh, you
up,
pull up
down,
from the
over.
side. Okay.
got it.
So when I yanked on it, it was jammed. I was like, "All right, you son of a bitch!" Broke.
So you were flexing. Okay.
Michael took it as a personal challenge. Like, oh, you're not gonna open for me.
Like King Arthur's sword. All right.
You're not gonna get away with this.
There were plenty of other seats, but I don't know.
Yeah, Michael couldn't just move. He had to overcome this
There's only
challenge.
like 2 other students in there. They heard it for sure. And so I just switched seats after that.
I would have left it on the ground and put it back. Like, it's fine. I swear to God.
I don't know what
On the
happened.
ground.
So when
It was
the
like
next
that when I
person
got
comes,
here.
and I'd be like, "Oh, you son of a bitch! You broke it, teacher."
Now, the other thing, also school related. Andrew, do you have a lot of classes by the Science 2 building?
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I've had one there, but
I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of dead birds around.
Dead birds?
Not even, I can't find the bodies. I see a lot of severed wings on the ground.
Holy shit.
I don't know what's
Wings or
attacking them.
feathers?
Whole wings
oh my God.
severed from the.
God damn it.
Oh, continue.
And there's like blood, and I'm like, what the? I see like claws and stuff too. And like, what is attacking these things? There's no cats or anything.
I bet you it's a scientist. They're doing experiments
I
on
will
the
say
birds.
it is a cat because that shit happens around our house a lot. And we have a lot of neighborhood cats that wander through. Like I'll see the feathers and shit. No body, just the feathers. So they ate the bird whole.
You're saying feathers, but he's saying they're wings.
Yeah, just
The
severed
whole
wings.
wing.
Don't worry, I heard. So I'm thinking it is cats, but they're wild, so they're just leaving shit behind.
No
Or
matter.
the
feral
squirrels,
cats.
like they ran out of nuts and now they're
Squirrels are killing birds.
teaming up.
That's actually not bad.
Or if you want to go all the way out, there's a fucking psychopath on school that's killing the birds.
It's
I-
ripping its wings off.
I picture like a chupacabra or something around there attacking these birds.
It could be just some weird guy though.
Yeah.
I like how you go to that instead of the cats.
Well, I still want to know how this is pictured in your mind. The squirrels killing the birds.
The birds are landing on the ground, hunting
Squirrels
for
can
bugs
fly,
and shit.
Zach. They intercept.
Yeah, but like,
them
are
in
they
the
just
air.
gonna ambush the birds
Yes.
as they land?
And they're in the bush.
They're just waiting.
Yeah.
They have traps set.
Or the bird's just there, and the squirrel's like way in the back, wingsuit out, catches the bird,
Catch it
and tries to
midair.
take off.
Yeah, they do that.
They're getting stronger.
They
That's
have
why-
wingsuits.
I mean, the one tried to attack me.
That's
Maybe
true.
they're
Yeah.
moving up on the food chain.
Maybe.
They're getting confidence.
That means the cats aren't doing their job though.
I don't think the cats are supposed to be eating the squirrels. The squirrels are pretty big.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Then why are there so many freaking cats on the campus then?
There's not.
There is.
You mean
Like,
squirrels?
Two.
there's a lot of cats, right?
No.
I've never seen a cat.
Are you
There's
kidding?
more squirrels than
I've
cats.
never seen a cat.
I've seen the cats. There's like 3 max.
There's like 5, dude. I've seen 5 in like I've seen like 5 in like one spot. It's like
one spot.
yeah.
Oh wow.
They had a meeting.
Maybe
I've
it
seen
wasn't.
that shit before. Oh my god. Not at school, but somewhere else. That was scary.
No, I've seen it. I've seen them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's seen him, Andrew.
Where have I seen this?
No, I'm telling you.
Oh,
he's
Alex has
seen
seen.
them.
Oh,
How do you think
it's
they
fact
keep
now.
the squirrel population?
We should
They
write
release the cats.
a journal about this.
A what?
A journal.
Yeah.
I think
the,
we're on to something.
The 5 cats met up.
This is a conspiracy. I think it goes all the way to the top.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call campus PD.
Yep.
All right, one more stupid thing
That
to
freaked
bring
the
up.
shit out of me though, Michael.
I was in the what the,
The bird
wings?
wings.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of
Imagine
creepy.
how it was when I saw. it. I was
Just
walking
wings
to
and,
class,
like,
and then
Their
there's
their
a wing.
feet too, right?
There's another wing. There's some claws.
Was there blood?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so they probably just fed on him, and then they heard you walking up. Like, oh shit.
They just scattered.
The last thing, real quick. There's a lot of like stupid sinks, like sink designs in public bathrooms. The one I'm talking about in particular was getting me mad. Is like a little knob, but you push down on it. You just push down the knob, and the water comes out. But it's like timed somehow.
Oh yeah.
But it only comes out for like 3 seconds. What am
Yeah.
I supposed to do in 3 seconds? And I have to use both hands, so it's like I have to keep pushing it
Yep.
over and over and over again. Who
That is
designed
the
this?
dumbest one.
I think
Like when I come across those ones, because I have run across those like a few times. I just wash one hand at a time, like
Yeah.
as best as I can, and then I give up. I try and find another bathroom.
what I usually do is I
Walk
get
out.
one hand wet, then I get the other, then I just put soap and wash them like that,
And
and then just rinse each hand separately. That's the only way I've been able to do it.
But it makes it like way more complicated and way more work than it should be to just wash your hands.
Yeah, whatever. Just happen to have a traditional knob.
That's
just,
probably why so many people leave without washing their hands. They're like, oh,
That is
too much work.
probably it.
Nope, sorry,
They
can't
see
do it.
it's not the traditional thing. Like, pass.
It's like, well,
Go
at
give
least
somebody
make an effort.
influenza.
Like, whatever.
I know we talked about it a long time ago, but I did go into the bathroom and there was someone in the stall. The whole time I was doing my business and then left quiet. I think they were holding
Not
their
the whole
noise
time.
in until I left because they didn't want to make a noise while someone else was in
Well,
there.
don't you do that too?
Huh?
Don't you do that too?
No.
What? Like have a Mexican standoff on who's gonna go first?
Yeah.
No.
No.
If you're in there, shouldn't you just go?
Yeah.
I'll do it. But the point when we were talking about it was that you said you love it. You love
You
Oh,
love
yeah,
to
yeah.
just make a like a
Yeah.
scene.
I do like to make a scene.
I've done that a couple times and it wasn't very good.
Because have you ever tried to make it silenced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's too much work.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of toilet paper
It's like
down
I'm like,
so
like, please don't be.
I've been in a bathroom and there was like one guy who like showed no respect. Like he'd go and like every time like, oh god, are you enjoying this, sir? That was awful. But I have been the opposite of what you like. The guy who's not quiet. Like
Yeah.
I'm not shouting and screaming in there, but
But you're
I'm just
not going to
going.
hold back. You just go. Like,
Don't hold back.
I don't think I've ever experienced a screamer before.
No way.
Hopefully you don't.
You have though.
No.
I've heard,
I
where,
heard the
like,
guy
walking
grunting
through
as
the
he's
halls,
going.
I
Oh
heard
yeah,
him.
people grunt.
Yeah, that's not good. That shit.
It's like, no, stop. What's going on?
It's like, sir, you probably need to go see a clinic. Shit.
Something's wrong.
You might
You
got
need to
the
eat
flu.
greens.
You in pain?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, we
God.
should. I think we've hit our potty talk time for the
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, that's enough.
Can I go
that.
last?
Well, Michael
'Cause
brings
my
it.
thing
No, it's
leads
fine.
into a bigger thing I want to talk about.
All right, fair enough. Let's hear Alex this week.
Can
Let's
Andrew
start
go
with-
first?
I mean, you haven't been
got
here, but
shit,
you know what,
man.
Andrew, you're healthy. Let's hear you.
All right.
He's got like
have-
one thing probably.
I don't have really anything for mine.
I knew it. Holy.
All right. All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Should I just take off these headphones and just walk out?
Fuck out of here, man.
Andrew, what little do you have? Let's hear some nuggies of wisdom.
All right. Well, I have,
Wait.
Okay.
Andrew, go first. Okay. I don't really have anything. Yeah.
What's the
That has not changed. That hasn't changed since week 1. God damn it.
Oh god.
laughing now? All right, I'm back.
All right.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Well, I wasn't gonna bring anything about gaming per se. I think
All right.
Zach had.
You
one
never
about
did, but
that.
whatever.
So he'll give me a get out of jail free card, but I'll throw in some extra change on Alex's side. I wanted to ask you guys, what's your guys' favorite buddy cop movie?
Of all time?
Yeah.
The other guy.
No, of last year. Yes, of all time. I have, you don't have to do this, but I had a top 3. I had Rush Hour, 1, Hot Fuzz, and then the other guys.
No Lethal Weapon?
I would have had that in the top 5. I'd probably put Lethal Weapon 4th, and then
When you said top 3, I thought you were gonna say Rush Hour 1,
1, 2, 3.
Rush Hour 3.
2, and 3.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
Think
wait,
so
wait.
little of
Who
me.
has beef with 2 and 3, Mike? Is that you?
No, I don't have beef. I love those movies.
No, he thought it would be fun. That's all
okay.
Andrew had.
Call it quits and then throw it to you guys to
For me, probably Rush Hour 1.
have at it.
I love Rush Hour 1. It's the first Jackie Chan movie I've seen. Whenever he's doing kung fu, I was like, holy shit. This is badass. Holy
Does Mall Cop count?
No,
It's just
Well,
him, though.
who's his
Got
buddy?
buddies?
it's just
Yeah,
him.
who's the buddy? His daughter?
Yeah.
No, I think you can put like Mall Cop on like a level with Olympus
Die
Has
Hard.
Fallen. Have you not seen that?
Oh, yes, I have.
It's like the same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
I said Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Olympus Has
Yeah.
Fallen too, though.
Yeah. Yes.
hell outta
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Outta here.
All right.
You're right. It is the same.
All right. Michael.
I have to look up buddy cop movies. I
Oh,
don't know
get
that many.
the Spider-Man Homecoming.
There's not.
fuck?
I was
Is there
Not a
joking.
cop.
in
I know.
there? Let's
Well,
be
you go.
cops.
You just said one thing.
Get out of here. No
Oh,
way.
wait. What'd you say?
Let's be cops.
Have you even
I just
seen
said
that?
Oh, yeah.
No, I.
Okay, good. That's an awful movie. I said Rush Hour.
All right.
I love that movie.
That's good.
I like the whole franchise. I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Do you consider 21 Jump Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yes, yes.
shit.
That's actually that.
That would have
I
been my
forgot
5th
about
one.
that one. That's a great one. Damn.
The Other Guys. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That one's good.
Also, End of Watch. That one's really good.
forgot about that.
That one's
Oh,
a serious
shit.
one.
Oh, the serious one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, those are probably my favorites.
What's your
Alright.
best one out of all the ones that you
Did
said?
he say Rush Hour? Oh, did
Oh,
he
is
not
Rush Hour
rank
number
them?
1 or Jump Street?
I'd say Rush Hour.
Yeah, but Jump Street's right there though, and the second one's pretty good too.
Yeah. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but
No,
yeah.
but they never really are though.
True.
Is that all you?
Was that
Yeah.
was that what
Was
you
that it,
brought?
Andrew?
A question?
a question?
Yes.
All right, then you know what? I will.
Yeah, throw me that get out of jail free
okay,
card.
so
Because these guys are just wailing on me.
Well, just 'cause it seems like every
God.
week.
No, it's every week.
I don't have too much.
I haven't really got anything.
All right, Andrew. What are your thoughts on this new thing? So, a report came out within the last few hours
right,
that Sony and Microsoft, two huge competitors
Yeah.
for gaming industries. They're coming together to work on game streaming. What do you think about this?
I would say this is probably a good idea. It's crossplay, but it's not in the current state that we all think it is. Like, oh, I can be on my Xbox and they can be on their PlayStation. We just play. This seems like, oh, you're gonna crossplay the streaming service where you essentially play on different devices and those people play. As long as me on the console can still play with the other guys on their consoles, that's fine. But if it's just like the mobile guys are playing together, then it's like, oh, okay. Hopefully everyone on all their devices can play.
I don't know exactly, like, if that's what they're doing, like, if that's the point. I think the whole idea behind it, I think, is Sony, the people who own PlayStation, they've had a game streaming service for a lot longer than, and Xbox is just coming out with one. I think the partnership is more because Microsoft, who owns Xbox, they have a lot of the like data center infrastructure to support that at a much higher quality. But Sony has all the experience for their developers. They kind of know what tools people want. So I think they're kind of working together to bring like their two hands to try and help each other while also helping themselves. And then I know they wanted to expand that to AI development and working on facial recognition and working on better tools for game developers. So pretty much everyone wins, and hopefully PlayStation players will get a better streaming service and Xbox will get a better streaming service as a result. I think that's the whole point. I don't necessarily think it's like everyone's
Actual
just going to
crossplay.
have one. Yeah. I mean, it could be, but I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. That'd be pretty cool though.
I'm so happy that you actually had a response
Yeah.
to that. Thank God.
Hey, he's the gaming man.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Well,
I mean, I don't bring up anything about gaming.
I mean, you guys don't know much, but I'm
I
not
like
for,
to be
buddy
restricted
cop
to
movies.
walls. I like to branch out. That's why I
Yeah,
talk
next
about buddy
time
cop
your
movies.
segment is just buddy cop movies. So that's it.
Yeah.
I thought that. Wait, so what games, like Call of Duty? Is that what we're talking about? Like, if I'm on Xbox, Andrew's on PS4, I can pee in his lobby. Is that what?
No. Well, that'd be cross-bot. This is just so like Microsoft. They're working on xCloud, their game streaming service. So
Yes.
it's all basically just having Sony help them develop that, while Xbox is helping PlayStation develop their PlayStation Now.
Okay.
That's pretty much all this is. And then working on other stuff in the background that we as like gamers probably won't see, but it'll lead into other markets like facial recognition for, I don't know, like stores trying to catch the correct thieves and not being banned everywhere. Or
Man, I won't be
something
allowed
like
in
that.
GameStop anymore.
Yeah,
They get my face.
No, stop.
Michael's a thief. We discussed this.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I've come to terms with it. It's who I am now.
Yeah. That's why he's wearing
steal
black
things.
clothes.
Yeah. Can't catch me.
That's pretty
God
cool
damn
though.
it.
I wanted to talk about one other thing. Apple, I don't know if this was on purpose or on accident, but they kind of hinted at they're bringing the Touch ID back on the next iPhone.
Good.
But, I mean, there's no button anymore on the iPhone, so they basically made it so you could just press your thumb anywhere on the screen, and there's like little sensors behind the screen that will actually read your thumbprint, so you don't have to press it on a button, and there's no just like ambiguous spot to place your finger on like a lot of other Android phones right now. So, I mean, that's pretty nice because I actually really like Touch ID.
Yes.
I don't know how facial recognition is.
You know how
you
it
guys
is?
have that?
I'll show you how it is. This is it. You want to get your
Well,
phone?
we got a live demo
Props.
here, folks. Sorry, you can't see any of this.
And it's open.
Yes, that's
held up
alright.
his
He
phone
just
to
looked
his
at his
face.
That's what
Turned
you have
it
to do.
on so the
You
light
can't
would
just
turn
go like
on, and it recognizes
open
his
up,
face.
right?
Stare at it for
Within,
about
like-
3
like how you
seconds.
do
1
right
second.
now. You sometimes like at night, it
Phone's open.
It won't open.
You gotta
then.
get like a flashlight pointed on your face.
No, it works
and
even
then-
in the dark.
Well, sometimes, but not at all angles. Like if I'm like this,
No shit, bitch.
it didn't work. It just
Well,
it
how
doesn't
many
work
people
all the
opening
time.
their phone?
You're probably not
like that,
aligned correctly.
Yeah.
But it's like it made me like go like all around like.
Seems like it's
and
probably a pain in the ass a little bit.
It kind of is because you have to look at your phone just to unlock your phone. And I like Touch ID a lot. So when I saw that, I was like, God damn it.
Like, Andrew, when you get like a text and you pull your phone out of your pocket, do you actually have to pull your phone up to your face to open it up? Like if you want to respond or something?
Yeah. But I have the watch now, so I just eliminated that completely.
But if you didn't have the watch,
yeah.
Yeah, because that would be a problem for me because a lot of times, like, I just like pull out my phone like half out of my pocket just to see the message and maybe reply.
So you couldn't really like text in class, right? Because it'd be like way down here in your pocket.
I would have to, sometimes it actually
pull
gets
it up
pretty
quick
spot on. Like right here, I just opened it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I opened mine too like that. But you can force the passcode to just unlock it without your face. But it kind of takes a while for your phone to actually do it.
So our faces won't get like radiation or anything, right? From it scanning the face. What?
I'm in awe.
Why the hell would that? Wait. Why would
Radiation.
that give you radiation?
I don't know.
These are not nuclear powered phones, Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not doing like a
Maybe
CAT
one
scan
day.
on your
His
face. It's just
Zach's face.
using the camera to recognize who's trying to open the phone.
Okay, infrared radiation. I don't know.
That's
what I'm saying.
Infrared
not-
radiation in a phone.
Info red.
Are you out of your
Dumb
mind?
Shit.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So am I.
You're fine.
No, but you
But-
still have the Touch ID, right, Michael?
Yeah. I'm
What
fine
phone do
with
you
it. 7?
Okay.
Have you thought about upgrading or no?
No.
Not yet.
Uh-uh.
Well, if Touch ID's coming back, I'd wait till.
You
If
gonna
it's
get an
coming
Apple
back.
Watch
Okay.
like these two?
He's
Sorry,
talking to
Alex,
you,
when did
Alex.
you get yours?
Same time as Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Always talking to me.
I was I noticed it right now. I wasn't sure if you've always had it because I didn't realize it until Andrew actually said last time.
Zach, a couple weeks ago, I said, Zach, check it out. You said,
Zach.
nice.
No.
Uh-oh.
Wait, when did you get
no.
What? I thought you got it while I was gone.
You.
We did.
I did, but I showed you before.
How did you show it to him though?
Yeah, I was gone.
I showed him.
When?
He was gone.
I literally didn't see you until I recorded.
I'm pretty sure I showed you.
When?
I don't remember. Wait,
I don't think you did.
I think this is the influenza quote.
Yeah.
oh my God.
Because you were just sitting on the couch when I came in. That's like pretty much all I saw.
Oh, you
doing.
son
And then when you
I'm
came
pretty sure I
into-
got it before last week.
This is good for my topic later.
No.
We'll see.
I'm
You
pretty
did
sure.
get it before last week, but didn't see Zach before
Getting
last
old.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Because
No.
you definitely didn't have it the last time we recorded, like all together,
Yeah, maybe
and that
not.
was just the last time I saw you.
Maybe not. All right. I'm sorry.
Go.
All right, all
I'm
right.
sorry.
So, Alex, see what you got.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
I want to talk to you guys about
Nothing? Okay, Michael.
I want to talk to you guys about Game of Thrones. We've all caught up on this season.
No spoilers.
No
We've
spoilers.
all,
we're
we've
not gonna
all
spoil.
caught
We've
up.
all you son
We've
of a
only
bitch.
watched this last season.
Well, I'm caught
but
up,
he's
aren't
caught.
No, you're not. You don't know. We don't know everything.
I? You filled me in. You told me everything.
It's not possible to fill you in on everything that has happened.
Okay. Well, considering season 8, people are getting pissed off at this season because it is not going the way they'd like it to. Now, seeing the last week's episode, I actually loved it. I thought it was very cinematic. It looked beautiful, and a lot of stuff happened. Now, maybe not a lot of the good stuff, but stuff to make you talk about it,
Cool
right?
stuff. Neat stuff.
And a lot of people specifically hate this last episode. I want to get a roundtable account. Do you guys like it or do you not, Zach?
I honestly, I love it. I actually really like the season. I think the people who are really upset, they really don't. They want the show to be something it's never been.
Yeah.
It's always been a very dark show, and they were expecting a happier ending. I think a lot of the writing has been expedited. Like they've jumped. Like if you're putting on a scale, like some characters are going from like a 3 all the way to like an 8 in a matter of an episode.
Yeah.
Where normally it would probably take at least a few, but
Yes.
it's a pretty quick jump. I think that's not handled like super well, but that's also because they restricted themselves to like saying we have 6 more episodes.
Could you have seen them be 8 episodes and be
They could
great?
probably have done 10.
They could have done a whole nother
Episode,
season, like
like-
a full season.
If they really wanted to keep it like at the same pace the show had been before, they could have easily have done another season. Yeah. I don't think they wanted to.
Yeah.
And I understand why. I think some of the characters are suffering for it, but like overall, I think it's still really good. It's really entertaining. Some of the characters that they've kind of they haven't done so well with, I can live with it because they're not necessarily the main characters.
Yeah.
But like on a cinematic quality, like you're talking about, like this is by far the most beautiful season.
It was freaking
like it's
awesome.
almost like on movie quality.
Yeah.
And it's TV.
Yeah.
Which like I think is great. But yeah,
that's what I thought too. Andrew, what about you?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I would agree that it is that a lot of people are thinking one thing, and it's not that at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of people just getting shaken up by like, oh shit, this is not what I had in mind at all.
Yeah.
Because they wanted like their favorite characters, like, oh, they're so great. Everything's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, they picked their favorite, and since that person lived or made it this far, they're like, oh, it's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh my god.
They just did a 180, and they clearly haven't dealt with it yet.
What about you, Mike? Did you like it?
I did. I liked it a lot. I think the problem that people are having with it, so there's like no way that they can make a perfect like episode, let alone a perfect way to end the whole series, because different people like different characters of the show. Like our group of friends, we made a list of people we thought were gonna die and
who lived.
Deadpool.
And then who we thought would ultimately like win.
That list of people who I expect to die and live is much different from people who I want to die and live.
Yeah.
Because obviously I like certain characters more than others, so there's people I want to succeed and want to fail, but I'm not going to let that skew whether or not I like the show. People who hate it, like they want all the good people to win, all the bad people to lose. And like Zach was saying, like this last season, like everything is so expedited, and the way the show used to be in the beginning was like all these characters were super layered. They had all this time to put in plot points that weren't addressed till like way later on, but now everything's coming to a close. So they didn't really have time for that anymore. So now there's just got to be like stuff happening left and right, like characters dying out of nowhere. So when that happens, people are getting upset because they spent so much time developing these characters for them to just die all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But the show is coming to an end, so like, what do you expect? It's not going to be.
I feel like there's just too much on the plate.
So when you hear
and it's
like
closing way too fast,
there's a lot of people who have petitioned to get this whole season remade.
I think they're stupid.
That's pretty funny. I got a good chuckle out of that.
Is that too much? Like I think that's like, come on.
That's
This isn't your story.
That's all they can do.
This isn't your story.
They
this
literally can't do anything
This
else.
is not yours. This is the showrunners. They wrote it.
and to be honest, the parts that they're getting really mad at, it's stuff that George R.R. Martin, he wrote. He told them how it was going to end. And this is exactly what he was wanting. This is how the books are going to end. And they're like, no, we should get rid of the showrunners who are writing the show. And like George R.R. Martin, he's going to save everything. He's going to be the best. Like the books are going to be so much better. But this is exactly what he told them. Like, I don't know where this is going. Like, I don't know what they think is really happening.
Shouldn't Game of Thrones fans be like expecting dark turns, like not so happy? Because come on, how many times do they kill characters?
I don't know.
I think
A lot, right?
By
Like
now
once
they
every
should be
minute.
conditioned that it's not a happy
So
show.
what's the problem here?
I don't know.
I think
it's
as
people's delusion.
Dumb people
the show's been
being dumb.
going on for so long, and obviously as the show goes on for years, you pull in more and more people. So like when it started off,
Yeah, now you got these
the main fan base, the main fan base was, I didn't know about Game of Thrones when it came out. I don't even remember when I realized it was a show. But were you there from day one, Zach?
Yeah.
Had you read the books before?
My cousin had read them and he kind of gave me a rundown before I started watching. So like I kind of knew what to expect. Like it wasn't a show that followed like the tradition of like, oh, the good guys always win and stuff like that.
So when that kind of show starts off, the general population of viewers is people like that who are familiar with the kind of world it's created. But over time, you start to pull in people who are into shows for the drama, for action, for different reasons. So I think a lot of the people who are in it for like romance and like characters being together and happy and blah, 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 those are the ones getting upset because they're not the ones winning. They're the ones losing for the most part.
True.
It's not that many like good people left.
Yeah.
So they're getting upset about it.
But do you guys remember, like, they used to have, like, these promotional commercials and it said all men must die? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
All men.
Well,
must
I mean,
die.
Yeah.
This was like
This was a few seasons ago. It was like
Yeah.
promotional commercials. They would always have all men must die. And that would hint that people are going to die in the...
Well, that
plays a different part.
Yeah, that's a phrase that they bring up throughout the show. Like that's the
They don't mean
catchphrase of,
literally.
like, assassin people that are
Oh,
in the
okay.
show.
Okay. Maybe they use that in, like, trailers and commercials and stuff, right?
Because that was like that's one of the main character's story.
That was a
that's-
tease for what was going to
Yeah.
happen.
All right, cool. Because I didn't know. Well,
But
haven't
like,
seen all
I
of it.
guess that is also supposed to be like a hint, like, you know, everyone's gonna die. So
Were you guys cool with the turn?
Yeah. Well, I was kind of
turn.
not expecting it, but
I don't want to
Oh,
say
okay,
it.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
say it, but
fire.
Just talking about Daenerys. Okay.
Right.
I know. I'm not gonna say it. I said her
guys.
name.
Yeah, no. Michael.
were you okay with it? You were fine.
Yep. Well, I expect all of them to die.
It
Literally.
was hinted at from the very first season.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are surprised.
And even like in this season,
Yeah.
it's like she's like very like
Oh.
didn't say who the
Yeah.
well, you already spoiled it. It was like a theme in the whole season, and it was just bound to do it, like bound to happen, right?
But this is one of the things that I was kind of talking about where things jump from like a 3 to an 8 in
Yeah.
like a matter of an episode. And like it didn't really seem totally believable. Like you knew that's ultimately where it was going to end up, but you thought it could have been handled a little bit better.
A little rushed.
Yeah, it was a little rushed, but like ultimately like this was going to happen anyway, so I didn't really mind.
That's good. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it because I just see a bunch of crap about it. I'm really glad you guys like it.
That's what happens when some people don't get their way.
Yeah.
They throw fits.
Yeah.
Now, Alex, as someone who hasn't seen
Blank.
you know, the other 7 seasons, do you actually want to go back
Yeah.
and start over?
Especially like where the characters are now.
You kind of want
It's
to
like
see
how
their
the
journey.
hell did they end up in this whole situation?
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing like, you know, trailers and commercials and stuff about like these characters, and it's just like how did they get to here at this very moment? Because of obviously a lot have already died, but I'm very curious to see what happened, how they became like this. Now, because of what's been happening with these Game of Thrones guys, people are starting to get a little worried about their whole Star Wars deal.
Yeah.
Because it has been announced that the 2022 Star Wars movie is their movie. And people are like, well, I don't know about these guys.
They're probably going to get fired from it.
What?
They're probably going to get fired from,
You
from it.
actually think they will?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they fired multiple people from previous Star Wars / Marvel movies when it doesn't go Disney's way. I'm assuming it's not going to go Disney's
To
way. and
be
they'll just let
honest,
them
I
go.
wouldn't be surprised.
You don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
I-
expecting them to get fired.
I think
I don't see
Disney
it actually
is-
working out.
They're swayed a lot by public opinion because they have to cater towards the public a lot more than I think most companies do. Mm-hmm. So I think if the outcry is that big, then I think they might be like they'd be ready to fire them, and then at like the first sign of like trouble with them, they'd be like, all right, sorry, you're done.
I think I could see that if they were doing like an episode. But if this is completely new, no way I don't see them getting fired. No way.
I do.
In fact, I think they're getting locked up for a while. Why do you think they're getting fired?
Because people have been fired from the past when it's not what they want, and they just let them go. It's usually a creative like dispute. It's not really like, oh, you just did a poor job. It's no, you didn't do it the way we really want it to be, so you're axed.
But if they're allowing them to have a chance,
That like the other people that were fired, yeah,
like
they had
who?
a chance.
Like who?
What the fuck is his name? Edgar Wright was gonna do Ant-Man.
Very true.
They saw it. They didn't like it. They asked him to do it again. He said no.
But we don't know
Fired.
we don't know what their movie is yet. But if it caters to what they are known for, a la Old Republic, you think, yeah, we'll keep them.
No.
we want these guys because we want this to distance themselves from the episodes. We want it to
Probably
be
not,
completely
no.
different. Why?
I don't see it happening. I don't have faith in them.
You don't have faith in anything.
Fight.
Zach, you don't have faith in that? If it is, in fact, Old Republic.
I don't think that's going to influence Disney's decision.
Yeah.
I have very little faith that they are loyal to their people, just because they do fire directors so often and like move things around. I don't know. I hope they stick around because I do think they've done like overwhelmingly good work, just like overall. Like even though this last season, even if you don't like it, like you kind of have to agree, like pretty much up until this point, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
So
That last episode was great.
yeah.
I loved it.
Do you have another topic, Alex? So we
Yeah.
can hit Michael's
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I finally caught up on Barry.
Oh.
Have you, Zach, or no?
Yes, I'm caught up now.
That is probably one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yep. Barry's great.
Yeah.
It is like probably the best I've ever seen. Would you say so, Andrew, or no?
No. But I mean, no, not the smite Alex Michael.
No,
shit starter.
well,
but I mean, like
I just laughed.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn
Yeah, I would
good.
put it above Game of Thrones for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, that's because of my personal taste.
I think it's easier because it is a comedy, and there's a lot less downtime just because there's 8 episodes a season and it's only 30 minutes. So like,
Yeah.
everything is just completely driven forward, and
But I
there's
think-
no time to lollygag.
It does feel like every episode is almost like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Which I love.
It's great.
It's freaking great. But I think what actually puts it over is the comedy.
Yeah.
Because the comedy is so like timely, it like breaks the tension because it is a very tense show. But the comedy is like super funny, and it's just like,
And it feels really natural
Yeah.
too. Like it's not
Exactly.
like campy at all.
and it's all based on like the characters, like Hank.
Hank.
You love him or hate him, he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Or Fuchs too.
Yep.
Biggs is good.
Yeah. I didn't know Fuchs was Gordon from
Gordon Ramsay.
from Dodgeball.
No, he was saying
Oh,
the
yeah.
character from the movie Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him from a few other shows too.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so Andrew pointed out, I was like, holy crap, that is him. But yeah, that is one of probably my favorite show out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You haven't seen it, have you, Michael?
No, I haven't. You guys talk about it a lot though.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
Are you a Bill Hader fan or not?
A what?
Bill Hader?
Yeah, I love Bill Hader.
And you like the show?
Was it on HBO?
Yeah.
All right.
And like I wasn't even a huge Bill Hader fan, and I love the show.
No, I'm not
It's
a huge
really
Bill Hader fan either, but it is a great show. Thank God.
All right, Michael.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
Yeah, I am. So I came across this thing. I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Basically about becoming robots.
Oh,
So there's been a lot of development.
You mean
in,
like a Terminator?
Well, we'll get to that.
or an iPhone.
There's been a lot of development in like brain chips. So like actual like augmentation things that they put in your brain. So the one that I saw was to help. It was like a memory chip kind of thing. But that they're mainly trying to use that to help people with like Alzheimer's, like preserve their memories and stuff. But they're also like, I think there's also tests on just putting it in like normal people to like enhance memory. Would you guys do that to your brain if you could? Like,
Nah,
just because?
not
To
to
enhance
not to
my
have my
memory?
memory.
Yeah.
I prefer it
No.
the way it is,
If-
flawed.
I think that if I forgot something, then I was supposed to forget it.
Okay, now let me ask you
It's
this.
my destiny to forget it.
No, it's
If it could, if it was something that could help you like in school and work, like enhance your memory abilities in that aspect, would you do it?
No,
nah.
Still no?
I don't think so. Would you?
No.
I would. I feel
would.
like if it would help me be better at school and at whatever career I choose, yeah.
But then you
That
get taken
doesn't
out,
mean,
right?
Like you would never forget anything.
But like if you
So,
like standardize
challenge
it
to
so like
school
you
anymore.
allow it.
I don't know what point it is, like if it would preserve every single memory you have or if it just makes you like better at remembering things. But if it made me better, I don't see a problem with it. But like in school and stuff, would you guys consider that like cheating?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
you
if you let every student do it, and like as long as it's not a competition, which like they claim it never is, I think it's fine. And like if anything, it just makes students more efficient, so you don't have to spend as long in school.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the problem in that.
How much would that cost, though?
Probably like 10 cents.
I think this is really far away from ever becoming a thing. So
No,
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
That leads me to another thing I was going to talk
I think
about.
it's on the cusp, Zach. I think it's like
tomorrow.
right.
I feel like we're closer.
Wait, right,
than
Mike?
You might think, huh?
It's pretty close, right? You think so?
I would assume so.
I mean,
I would
like, I
assume
think
so,
people
too.
will start doing it, but like on a
Relatively.
mass scale, I mean.
But there's this thing also, I think we talked about in class. I forget what the term for it is, but basically it's the concept of like technology, like advancing faster and faster as time goes on.
Moore's
and it
law?
Compounds.
No.
Yeah, Moore's law.
What?
I think that's what it is.
Moore's
What?
law.
No, Moore's law is different.
Oh,
Well,
you
it's a
guys
little
should
bit different, but
see the way
I know
Andrew
he's talking
looked
about
when
like
he
it
said-
just getting better.
What was
But I
it?
know what you're talking about. You're
'Cause
talking about the
the
transistors
example-
and everything.
The example she gave was like the technology we have in something like an iPhone, like 40 years ago, I forget the timetable, but like trying to replicate it back then in the technology that they had, the computer would be as big as like a warehouse or something because they were so far behind. But in such a short amount of time, we've gotten to the point where we can create something so small that's so much more advanced. So like how far away is that brain chip thing for like memory if we keep going faster and faster?
Dude, I told you we're on the cusp of it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You've got to be.
that's so. I mean, this is a point that your teacher probably didn't know about, but Moore's law is dead.
It's dead?
Yeah.
It eventually has
It-
to stop.
Explain.
They've already hit the point to where Moore's law can't continue.
What does that even mean?
Because Moore's law is very specific.
Like we can't get any
It's-
faster than we are.
Well, because all of these chips are essentially based off of a silicon material to make these chips, and they've pretty much reached a point where they can't make it any smaller, so that Moore's law can't
Yeah,
continue.
Moore's law is about making something smaller, like a transistor, which is a physical thing that helps the computer run. And Moore's law is essentially saying that we're going to be able to make it so small every time it's going to be faster, but
and
eventually
more efficient.
it can't be smaller. So,
So they have to find a new material. So until they do, you
get it.
can't really continue that trend. So I think it's further away than most people think, but like it is going to come eventually once they do find a new material, whether it's like graphene or something other than that. I don't know.
So, what we're talking about is taking what we have now,
Yeah.
like for instance, the space shuttle, right?
Okay.
Did we retire that?
we have that?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
we have that.
So we'll have to retire silicone,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
To make something much smaller. We're on the cusp of that, right?
Yeah. To be
he
fair,
probably
I
knows,
don't.
but he's not allowed to say.
I don't know if
Sorry.
silicon will ever be retired in that sense because there are things that it doesn't need to be more efficient, like having like a smart fridge. Like, why do you need some brand new processor that's going to be way more expensive when what you have now works perfectly fine?
That is true, Zach, but the fact is that we can do it.
Yeah,
So
but
we will do it.
It's driven by cost.
True.
So if it's way more expensive,
The
they're not going to do it.
opportunity cost.
Yeah, Zach. It's limited minds like you that halt our progression
true.
in science.
Well, it's the job of the Pentagon to keep
Yeah,
it.
NASA has Zach in the
Wait,
back.
so back to my
He's just there like, oh,
I have
sorry,
a
no."
question. Now NASA and Zach
Okay.
do what do we use now to space travel if we don't have the space shuttle?
Rockets.
So use capsules,
What the hell is that?
Russian.
Are you serial?
capsule. That's the thing that Michael
You-
swallows.
Yeah.
So,
They
like,
the
to
pill.
send astronauts to the space station, they basically rent out a seat on a Russian rocket.
like an Uber.
Yeah. And
using
they've
the
been doing that
Russians?
since the space shuttle was.
Why not use the Russians? They're humans too. This is
They're
a humankind
Russians.
effort.
They have to because the Russians are
Cooler.
half owners of the International Space Station. So they have to be in agreement on these kinds of
Idiot
things.
International.
Yeah,
But the
idiot.
space shuttle was so cool. It was like a spaceship.
But it's expensive.
It wasn't like it is.
But, like, once SpaceX's their capsule comes out, they won't use Russian rockets anymore. They'll just use SpaceX. And then whenever the other private companies catch up, they'll use them too.
Yeah, you
Right
know how
on.
like a government,
Right on.
like probably the White House right now probably has either AT&T, Verizon, or Apple products there now. You know that, right? Like, they'll
Of
just use
course
whatever
I
they
know
have.
that. What's the point?
Like what Zach just said, if SpaceX makes rockets that go to space, the government will essentially
and
buy.
it's
or
also just way
use
cheaper.
them.
All right. All right.
Wasn't that what you were asking, Zach?
What
Was it or was it not?
Yes, it was. Okay.
All right, Michael, we got really far off topic.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. That's what I wanted to spark up. There was also another
spark
question
shit.
I asked. No.
Interesting.
What?
This is a podcast, Andrew.
You said something about robots and
All
dice.
right, yeah.
All right, yeah. So, how far would you guys go to like augment your body in those kind of ways? Like, if you keep doing like little ways like that, just to like enhance your brain function, body function, like at what point do you cross a threshold where you're no longer like a human,
All the way.
like a cyborg? I think that's called transhumanism.
You know,
They're just making
there's
it
a
worse.
show
That's
that
a
did
word.
an episode about this.
What, Black Mirror?
Futurama.
Huh?
Futurama.
Futurama?
Yeah, they
Oh.
did an episode about this.
Okay. Wait, you mean with like
Your base
mechanical
transhumanism
stuff, right?
Essentially you
Transhumanism
as
is
a
like
robot.
you're basically combining your biological self with like technology to advance yourself.
Are we there?
So
We're
it's kind of
already
like
there,
the
just in
argument.
small ways.
How?
Didn't he
Like
say the
prosthetic legs
goddamn
and stuff
chip
like
in
that?
your head?
Yeah, would you consider that?
No, if my legs are fine.
What about people who have the prosthetic
Prosthetic
arms,
arm.
but they're like robot hands that can actually move and stuff?
Oh yeah. No, that's awesome. Like,
Right.
wait, what was your question? Like, how far would
How
you go?
far would you go? Because where do you think the threshold is to where you're no longer human, you're more cyborg or more technology?
I think if
than
you do
are?
anything with the brain,
as soon as you touch the brain,
I think if you start touching the brain, because that's where you think and stuff. And if
And
you're
stuff,
having
yeah.
like mechanical stuff like enhance that or help you out, you're a cyborg. But like if it's like your leg and your arm, I mean that's fine. I think.
what about people who have
No, they're
like
still
a
cyborgs.
mechanical heart? That's a thing.
Ooh,
Cyborg.
cyborg, because that's like powering you, right?
Yeah.
Then
I don't
yeah.
think so. I think the liver does that.
No, that
Go
was
on,
kidneys. But yeah, I think so. But
But would you do it? Would you do it for necessity? Like if
Yes.
you were dying?
Hell yeah.
Would
Nah,
you
I'd
do
rather
it
just
for
fucking
fun?
plot.
for fun, no way.
No.
No goddamn way would I
Why?
do that.
What's the difference?
Why? Because if I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful technology that you say we have, I would want it if I was
He's yawning. He's not reacting.
if I was
We all
dying.
thought Zach was fucking gonna.
If I was dying, yes, I would
Just
take
yawning.
it. But if I would just do for fun, no way, because that thing it probably like make you live longer than what you're supposed to live, you know. And well, I mean,
Uh-oh.
depending how long you want to live, I'd want to live my natural life.
Yeah, you
The
lose
way
the
my
human
parts are
element to you,
designed to
which
have
is
their
cool.
to go as long as they are supposed to, not get enhanced. By the way, this kind of
But hold
go.
on. But it's not making you live longer than you're supposed to. But it is enhancing just your overall self. Like,
But if I
But
get, if
You're
I
theoretically
get,
talking
it
about
could.
if you're a complete machine.
Yeah.
That's what he's
I
talking
don't want to be a complete machine.
no, neither do I.
But if I could do little things that can make me run faster or think better,
No,
hell yeah.
not run faster, not really. I mean, would you?
I don't know how. Well, depends. I don't want to run like 100 miles an hour. That's a little too fast.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to go that fast.
Andrew wants to be the Flash.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
What were you gonna bring
Fuck
up?
this normal
right now?
shit.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Island?
Have you
Yes,
No.
It
that has
it's
Obi-Wan
something else,
Kenobi in
but
it.
yeah,
You can go. Yeah, actually, you can't. Never mind.
It's about clones, right?
yeah, but like their clones are being housed there. If the actual person is like dying and stuff.
So they create a duplicate
Or
of your
organs.
body so that if
Yeah.
the original person there's something wrong with them, they can harvest
Yeah.
the needed organs from the
Yeah.
clone.
That's what I was kind of getting with what you said. Like, use that technology to help you out, but like my mind went on to the island because that's like why they have them there for. I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I would want it if it was a machine though, like a full-on machine. That'd be weird.
This is some
But
weird.
then you don't have to make a clone to
Yeah, it's
kill
you.
somebody.
That, I was gonna bring up.
Isn't that a little more inhumane? Creating a person for the sake of
Well, not
harvesting
only
their
if you,
organs.
not if you give them a
What?
consciousness.
But
It's not yours though.
that no.
What?
Isn't it not yours? Your own.
What do you mean?
It's a copy.
It's a copy, yeah.
It's not technically.
They're their
you.
own person. Wouldn't they be their own person at that point?
No way.
As soon as you give them consciousness,
Well,
yeah.
don't do that.
How do you stop it?
What were you gonna say?
Stop
Andrew?
what?
I was gonna.
Consciousness.
No, okay.
No, go ahead. You
If
have-
they can clone
all right. I thought you. I thought you
person-
had the
Excuse
table.
me.
if they can clone a full-on
Can you
person.
finish?
I wasn't finished either.
Andrew started.
All right, go ahead,
Butt it
fine.
in. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Andrew.
All right. Well, I was gonna bring up the movie Chappie. When in the end, they literally transfer a consciousness from a person to a machine.
Yep.
That part threw me off. I was like, what the hell is happening? How'd
I
you
enjoyed
download a
that. That was pretty cool.
consciousness?
I would
They
do that
transferred
if
it-
I was literally like, you know, in the movie. Almost
But doesn't
gonna
he
die.
already have a conscious, or is this a different robot?
No, they transferred a human consciousness into a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you saw the movie, but you know,
Which
How
is,
the hell would they even do that?
they figure out when.
that's the whole thing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think you.
So
I
you
don't
should
think
watch
we
the
have the
movie.
technology right
It's
now
made up.
to even understand
Yeah,
how.
Are you sure? Oh, look at the Pentagon.
Well, they use like cables and wires and shit to transfer the consciousness. The consciousness isn't data. I mean, unless you're
Is
thinking
it?
about electric, like waves and
Eventually, it
stuff.
probably
Yeah.
will be. But
But that's
neurons.
not all it is.
No, that's weird, but that'd be cool though. But I don't see that happening.
How's that different?
How's that different? That's
Yeah.
fully.
it's the same
becoming a
thing, except
robot.
you're going all the way. You're.
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
not
more.
like a slight change. That's just going all in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm bringing up. He's bringing up, oh, just add some stuff to you. I'm saying no.
Put some chips in your brain.
Let's just take you out of the body and put you in a fucking.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have that.
You
be
want to go
rather
all the
just
way
go
out.
full robot.
I think
Right
so.
away.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you not like yourself?
No, I do. But if
I don't.
If my body is dying, and it's like no, my body has had
No,
enough.
but Michael's original point was you doing it voluntarily,
Just to
like
enhance
you're not
yourself.
dying. Would
no
you do it?
way.
Okay.
Would you guys?
No,
At
probably.
least me and Zach said
Maybe
we would.
to like memory, like.
But
I mean,
not
that
like
would just help.
arms and shit like that, right?
Probably not.
Well, I wouldn't sever an arm just so I can
Yeah.
have a robot arm. But
That's
if
not
it's something
cool.
that can just add on, if it's something that can add on to me without taking away something, then yeah. But if
That'd be
it comes at a deficit, no, thank you.
Yeah, no way.
Just a full-on replacement.
No. I'd rather be a full robot.
Damn.
You want to just go full robot?
Yeah.
You won't get influenza.
Yeah.
You can get a virus.
Ooh, a computer virus.
Even worse.
I don't think those have very many symptoms.
Ah,
Yeah, you just die.
now what if everyone
very good.
became
Become a
robots,
corrupt file.
but we ended up having like a shared mind,
Ooh,
That shit's
Ooh, wait,
gay.
wait, wait.
a hive mind.
Like Vicky?
like a singularity?
Like Vicky from iRobot?
yeah,
Ooh.
No.
you're gone.
No,
at
no,
that
no.
point.
I'd hate that. I
No
would hate that.
consciousness. Well, then if you're a robot, that might not be up to you.
That's true. But if I'm a robot with consciousness, that'd suck.
That would entirely suck.
That would suck. Major dick. I would not want that. Let's not get that. Let's not have that.
I don't think we
You
do.
hear that, Zach?
Yeah.
Stop progression of
Stop it,
research
Zach.
and development at that point.
Yeah,
All
Mo's
right.
Law.
Alex,
All right.
draw. He drew the line.
Yeah.
Mo's Law.
Mo's
Mo's.
law.
Mo's.
What's it called?
More.
More.
Moore's Law. Like
It's basically-
more,
it's basically a
M-O-R-E?
graph that goes like,
Yes.
M-O-O-R-E.
we've reached terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Did I use that right? Terminal velocity.
I don't remember that one.
Do whatever you.
I said the graph went like that. It went
That's
like a curve.
exponential.
That's a slope,
Exponential
bro.
growth.
Exponential.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
growth.
we, according to Moore's law, we've reached terminal velocity. Like we can't
No.
go any. No, damn it.
Have we cracked gravity yet?
No.
Why?
Gravity?
Gravity is
Gravity.
still, by definition, a theory.
That is true.
Excuse you? It exists.
No, it's
You
a
don't know
theory.
that?
What's that?
That's consciousness. That's you moving your hand. That's
No.
free will.
That's my body letting all the muscles relaxing. My arm falling down.
I think we're getting really stupid now. We
Yeah.
should probably stop.
Yeah, you know what? We'll end it here.
The influenza
You know-
and Alex.
This has been a great episode.
Oh, the-
Everyone being back,
Proposed influenza.
even though everyone's a little delirious, apparently. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean.com, YouTube, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. All right.
If
Thank
you listen
for
to us
listening.
on Podbean, why not just go somewhere else? Like
Hey, Mike-
Apple Podcasts
Michael,
or
just-
Spotify.
You know,
Maybe they-
don't knock on our
Maybe
fans
they
if
like
wanna listen to
Podbean's
that.
sweet at playout, man.
I guess.
you know what?
It's pretty dope.
You know what? We're probably going to be replacing Michael next week. So,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
It's been a good
That's
run.
strike 3.
That's like strike 3 plus
Yeah.
100. Shit.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.